Hey man, say man, y'all already know what it is. The big boss, K-Po, talk boxing, fucking my soliloquy. Remember, tough times don't last. Good people do. Don't off yourself. Call them at the 5 line, maybe matter. Peak game, 84s on what's wearing. All right, now we clutched up, we clutched out. You know what we're talking about. We're talking about that boxing. Before we get the main entree, the main dish, gotta introduce our second host, feature Hall of Famer, legend. Salute to all our soldiers, brother on the hustle, aka Coach B. Let them know how you feeling, man.
Hey, what it is, folks? Y'all know what time it is. Cape Holden already said, but I'm gonna say it again, like I do every time. We clutched up, we clutched out. Y'all know we're here to talk about. Hey, remember, before we get into all that talking boxing and whatnot, remember, y'all know what I'm finna tell y'all. Hey, if God wake you up, he put extra breath in your body. Excuse me, if God wake you up and he put breath in your body, everything else is extra. Get up, take care of you, do you, take care of the fam. Also remember, we are better off with you here than without you. Make sure if you're in any trouble, you feel like you want to off yourself, call that mental health hotline. Go ahead, do what you're supposed to do. Like I said before, we are better off with you here than without you. With all that being said, I'm gonna go ahead and pass it back to K Poe. Let's let them know how we flow and let's continue the show.
Right. Lamont Roach just posted him versus Floyd Mayweather. I don't know what's going on with that.
Oh man.
He posted the graphic and everything. He said Mayweather versus Roach. Champ takes on the GOAT. Las Vegas, Nevada. Reaper Promotions, PBC, and the Money Team. So, Coach, Floyd Mayweather is 48 years old, right? He's 48. 48. And Lamont Roach talking about he want to fight Floyd Mayweather. I guess this the time in boxing where people just doing whatever. Like they just doing whatever they want to do. Now Lamont Roach is getting called out by Gary Russell, who is coming up to 30. Everybody do what they want to do in boxing. Hey, ain't no weight classes. Nail and Nui, since this is the case, Nail and Nui go fight Deontay Wilder. If that's what we at. Nail Nui, go up to heavyweight and fight Deontay Wilder. Right? Drew Nakatani, man, go to heavyweight and fight Alexander Usyk. Nobody care about weight no more. Right? But I'm sorry, I just have to go on a little rant. How do you feel about Lamont Roach trying to challenge Floyd Money Mayweather? Do you feel like Lamont Roach can beat that 48-year-old Floyd Mayweather? Let me know something.
Oh man, why, bro? Like, come on, man. Like, what's this is the season of boxing that I can't stand because this is when we go into this little small drop. It ain't too much really jumping off. So now everybody has a chance to kind of self-promote or self-move themselves into position to make them feel like they doing something because honestly, every time around this year it's a drop. And this is where we start seeing this outlandish foolishness start coming from the younger fighters. Now I ain't gonna call them the younger fighters. Some of the even the old heads, they come out with these outlandish scenarios and topics that just have me all over the place. I'm like, where you come up with this? But to answer, Lamont Roach versus Floyd Mayweather Jr. Floyd being 48, I still don't think nobody would be. You gonna have his record say undefeated. He retired undefeated. He's still undefeated. Exhibition matches, he undefeated. Somebody gonna have to get in the ring and beat him. I'm not betting against Floyd Mayweather. I'm just not. I'm not betting against him. No, Lamont Roach is not beating no Floyd at 48 because I know Floyd. Floyd still feel like he got a bunch of youth left. He looked like he got some youth left. I mean, he may be a little bit, a little soggy around the midsection now, but looks can be deceived. You can't judge a book by its cover. So at the same time, I'm not betting against Floyd Mayweather. Lamont Roach, you can get in there and advocate for yourself all day long against Floyd Mayweather, but I don't think that's the fight you want because guess what? You're gonna get exactly what you think you ain't gonna get. You think he's 48, you think he can't move, you think his hands still ain't quick, you think he still ain't got no pop behind the punch. You sadly mistaken. I guarantee you a 48-year-old Mayweather is still just as good as Shakur at his age now. So I don't think you want to go over there messing with that young old man. Leave Floyd Mayweather alone. If you get the fight, cool, good for you. But you finna take a L. You finna mess up your own self. You riding high off this tank draw, keep riding that wave, bro. Don't go over there and disturb your own peace trying to mess with Floyd Mayweather Jr. Leave that alone. Like what he said on what Red Daddy say on Friday. Get up off your ass, man. I don't know why you come over here messing with these people. Leave Floyd Mayweather. Leave him alone, man. You're not gonna beat him. I don't believe you're gonna beat him. I don't believe you're gonna beat him. Leave him alone. It's pointless. You can advocate, but advocate in the right way. Let that man sleep. He retired undefeated. He went undefeated his entire career. He retired. He's still undefeated, going overseas, fighting whoever you want to fight. It is what it is. The only fight I want to see between Floyd Mayweather and somebody, just to get it over with, if I had to choose, I want to see an old Pacquiao versus an old Floyd Mayweather, and I still know which way that's going. I'm still going to give it to Floyd. That's the only thing I would care to see Floyd come back and do. But other than that, I ain't got nothing else about that.
Man, Florida beat the brakes off Lamont Roach, man. I'm not even finna go into a drawn out ass. I'm just gonna keep it short. He'll beat the brakes off Lamont Roach. Man, stop playing, bro. Lamont Roach, take that poster down, bro. Real talk, man. That man, I'm telling you. And he 48, but Floyd, I guess because he ain't got to fight as much no more. That man beat the brakes off Lamont Roach. So, like I said before, I'm not buying it, man. He need to chill out. But like I said before, man, we just want real fights, man. We don't want all these little ticky-tack fights that they trying to come up with. I'm tired of this stuff, and I gotta cook again. Y'all young fighters, all of y'all need to fight each other. Stop talking and start making stuff happen behind the scenes. If I'm a fighter and I want to fight Coach B's fighter, I'm not gonna get on social media and say, "Hey, dude, I want to fight so and so." No, what I'm gonna do is reach out to Coach B. Hey, I want to fight your fighter. Okay, cool. What we talking about with the numbers? Well, I'm thinking about this. That's too low. All right, well, what you willing to take? Pause. Hey, man, we'll take this. All right, pause. All right, cool. We'll do that. Hey, what venue? You know what? You see what I'm saying? Everything behind the scenes. Nothing's in the public eye. I'm not on social media talking about it. I'm like, yeah, man, buddy don't want to fight me. No. We're not doing that. And even if he say, hey, not right now, I don't want to fight you, I'm not going to say that publicly. Right? It is what it is. Because it may be an opportunity down the line where we can fight. So I'm not going to ruin my opportunity down the line to fight somebody by publicly saying stuff that we was talking about behind the scenes. So I just think boxing is a joke. I mean, let's finish it up like this, though. How do you feel about the current state of boxing? What do you think about it? I mean, just you. What do you feel about the current state of boxing? Forget what everybody else said. How do Coach B feel about the current state of boxing? This is how we're going to close out the show. Let them know something.
Man, K-Pro, this has been weighing on me for quite some time now. I ain't gonna lie to you. I'm ready for some of the OGs in the boxing game to go ahead and get out the way. Cause I feel like some of the younger cats, like the real younger cats, Abdullah Mason, those guys, Bam Rodriguez, and so on, I feel like they're not gonna be able to make their way to the forefront until all the foolishness that's been transpiring with the OGs die down and move out the way. Cause those guys that's in that wave with Bam, Abdullah Mason, Cremel Moten, and Ray Ford, those guys, some of them chirp a little bit, but it's not as much as, the OGs that's in the sport of boxing right now. These guys that I'm mentioning are ready to fight, and that's it. Like you said, they straightforward. You want to fight me? All right, cool. Let's make a deal. Let's make it happen. Let's make it even for both sides. Let's pick the venue. Let's pick the gloves. Let's pick who coming out first. All that, and then once they get all that squashed and settled, they'll announce the fight. That's how they want to operate. But the old wave is killing the vibe of the new wave, and the new wave not gonna really be seen until guys like Crawford are out of the way. Guys like Shakur, guys like Tank, guys like Teofimo, guys like Devin Haney. I'm ready for that wave to finally die off. I'm tired. I'm tired of this wave of boxers. The sport of boxing is dying due to too much talking and too much transpiring and taking place in the public eye on social media. If it is happening, put yourself in a private location and discuss. You don't need an entourage with cameras. You don't need to be sitting in front of the paparazzi talking about what y'all talking about. Stop all the foolishness in front of the cameras. That's what's really killing the vibe in the sport of boxing. It's the way y'all operate in the public eye, because even if one situation didn't go not 2% of what somebody say on camera, it's too many people who's bored with their phone in their hand looking for information to send it out and misconstrue it and make elite status folk of color, and not just of color, just anybody in general. They looking to make people who up there on television performing. They looking to make y'all look crazy. They looking to make a buck off of y'all name, and if they can, they gonna do it. Because nowadays we got Chat GPT, we got AIs, we got all kind of stuff. I get it. Some people can, differentiate between the two, but not everybody can. And some people really don't put out the mindset or have the energy to sit there and decipher, oh man, that really wasn't him. That was an AI. Oh man, that really was him. That wouldn't, that they don't do that no more. They just get a bit of information and run with it. And we have these OG fighters who was kind of like one of the first waves with the social media type thing. So now they really taking it and running it in the ground with the conversations they have. And even when they get on interviews in front of each other, they don't even know how to really have a real conversation, and you can see it. If you push Shakur Stevenson and Tank in the same room, the only thing you're gonna hear is, man, you a P this, man. I'm like, nobody. That's not a conversation, bro. What are y'all even saying? What just transpired? We don't know what y'all talking about. Let's have a real articulate conversation. All you gonna hear is cuss words flying, the N-word this, P-boy that. You can suck my. Don't nobody want to hear that, bro. That's not an intelligent conversation that makes me even want to watch y'all have a fight. You can't even put those guys in the room and have them have a decent conversation about their skill set, their career in boxing, and what they would do in the ring to actually beat each other. They just gonna sit there and say, man, I'm gonna knock him out. I'm gonna knock him. Man, he ain't gonna be able to touch me. Okay, how? Elaborate. Have the decency to be able to get on the camera in an interview and speak on what it is you do professionally. And like I say, a lot of them guys don't know how to articulate themselves. But then when they get on social media, they have all different type of apps who can help articulate that. And that ain't even the words they would actually use as themselves. So when they get in front of the cameras, they get gun shy and they really don't know how to talk. So like I said, I'm ready for this old wave to die off. I'm ready for the old wave to die off. They gotta go. As much as people love them, as much as I enjoyed watching them throughout their careers, I'm just ready for all of them to cease. Whoever going to the Hall of Fame, go to the Hall of Fame. Whoever ready to retire, retire. If you're sick of boxing, get out of boxing. If you feel like there's nothing left to do, then get out of boxing. If you feel like these guys ain't giving you no fights that you want, then go fight who you want to fight. Call it a day, make your little piece of change, and go on about your business. Let the new cats come up and do their thing, because it's a lot of old school cats. We got guys that are young, and I see Marvin Haglers, I see Sugar Ray Leonards, I see Robert Durans, I see some Chavez's, I see some Floyd. I see old school characters and how they carry themselves. And it's just not in the smaller weight divisions. There's some guys like that in the bigger weight divisions too as well. They're not out there all that chirping and talking. They just out there and they ready to scrap. They want you to set up the time, place, and date and the name of the opposition, and they ready to scrap. And I like that. That's how it should be. That's how it need to be. Not even should be. That's how it need to be. That's how we really get these top-notch clashes without all the talking. Because the talking kind of takes away. It takes away because you get to talking too much. Now you splitting up the whole real boxing head fan entourage. You integrating the casuals into the real boxing head. So now it's infiltration everywhere. I don't like all of that. Signed, sealed, and delivered. Announce the fight. Put on some cameras in the background. Make some type of documentary about it before the fight happened. Put the documentary out on both fighters. Let us watch it, and then boom, bam, wham, we got the fight. And let them do the talking in the ring, and then the fans can go from there. We can put out podcasts from there. Now we can make a podcast about anything because y'all getting out there saying anything. But that's what I love about our podcast, K-Paul. Clutch Factory. We not those type of fish that's gonna bite at any hook with some feed on the end of it, with some jig on the end of it. We go do our research. We make sure we know what we talking about before we get on here. We make sure it's relevant. We make sure it has a point, some intent behind it before we get on here. I know it's a dry season, but we not just gonna get out here and talk about any and everything because any and everything ain't worth talking about in the sport of boxing. You young fighters, take notes. Keep your mouth closed. Move forward. Move in silence. You OGs, it was fun watching. It was fantastic watching. But it's time for y'all to go. Fight who you need to fight. Get out the way. Let these young guys have it. And I'm going to leave it like that.
We reached the end of the podcast, man. Y'all continue to support us on this journey, man. This is the beginning. This is Genesis. We're gonna continue to grow. As y'all seeing, we're growing, man. We're up to 300 subscribers, and we're gonna continue to grow. But we need y'all to continue to share, like, comment, and hate. You know what I mean? What's a channel or what's any entity without haters, man? But continue to be there for us. We're gonna continue to be there for y'all. We're gonna continue to try to put out the best content, and we're gonna continue to uphold boxing in the right manner. And that's what it is. I'm Boss. That's Coach. We clutched up. We clutched out. We out of here.